crafters, let's make a gift for Father's Day. Hello, I am Katie from thecraftyblogStalker.com, and if you're new to my channel, make sure and hit that subscribe button. These are some of the supplies I'm using today, as well as a Cricut cutting machine, a heat press, and a design I created specifically for this project. I have a complete supply list with shoppable links, and you can get to that a couple different ways. It's either in my blog post, in the description of this video, or go to this QR code right here. I will start with the apron that I'm going to use. Now, of course, you could put this design on a t-shirt, a hat, a mug, a tumbler, really anything that you wanted. I'm going to put it on this apron. And the first thing I want to do is measure how big I want my design to be. I've got a ruler. I think I'm going to make it 8 inches wide. Now I'll come to Cricut Design Space and I'll open a new canvas. I am on an iPad. If you are on a computer, it does look different. All of the functions are the same. The icons are just in different places. I have already uploaded the design. To access that, I'll hit that plus sign, go to upload, open uploaded images, and there is my top dad design. I'll add to canvas. You'll see in the design it is already 2 colors, so I don't have to mess with assigning colors to the different pieces. I do want to adjust the size. I'll go to edit, and the width, I want it to be 8 inches. And it automatically sizes it for me. I don't need to do anything else here. I'll click on make it. Here you can see my different mats. Since I'm using iron-on, I do want to mirror. So I'm going to click up here on this little mat icon and click on mirror for iron-on and close. Now my design is mirrored. I'll click on next, and I've already connected my Cricut via Bluetooth. Then I can select my material, which is heat transfer vinyl. It tells me what tools I need, which in this case is just the fine point blade. I can load my mat, and when this light begins to blink, I can press it to begin the cut. Now I can weed, and my favorite weeding tool is the one with this little hook at the end of it. That is my favorite. I'll start with the red. I'll just start in the corner and peel back. Make sure to get the inside of all of those letters. Then I can turn it over to make sure it looks good. I got all of my little pieces weeded, and I think it looks great. A little bit of the color came off, which is interesting. I've never had that happen before, but there's no material behind it, so I don't think that color will stick to my fabric when I iron it on. I think we're good. I'll put down my heat press mat. Bring in my heat press, and I can plug that in. To find the right temperature to set everything at, I'm going to go to Google and type Cricut heat guide. Open that up. I can tell it that I'm using an easy press. My material is everyday iron-on. My apron is 100% polyester. Apply. And it tells me everything I need. My temperature should be at 315 for 30 seconds with firm pressure, and slowly remove liner when cool to the touch. So 315, and this will beep when it is ready to go. Bring in my apron. First, I want to remove that fold crease, and I can do that just with my heat press. I will start with the main part of my design. This one's pretty easy to find the center because the center of that airplane is the center of the design. So then I can center the design on the apron. I'm gonna grab a ruler just to double check. I want to line that up with about the 3.5 inch line. There we go. Grab my heat press, place it on top. Remember, it said firm pressure. I am going to lean on it to give it that firm pressure that it needs. And then cool peel. So just kind of flap it to help cool it a little bit. That plastic liner is cool to the touch, so I can carefully peel it back. I want to make sure that all parts of my design are sticking to the material and not to that liner sheet. So if any part comes up, I'll lay the plastic back down and then heat again, but it looks really good. Oh, that looks so good. I'm gonna keep this. I'm not gonna throw it away just yet. My heat press mat has a bump in it from the fold, so I'm just gonna turn it. Then I can take my stripes and center them on the design. That looks good. I kept this. I'm going to place this on top to protect what I've already ironed down. We're going to do the same thing, 30 seconds with firm pressure. I'm going to lean on it again. Cool. And that feels really good. I got a little crease in there. Have no fear. I've got a ironing mat and I'm just gonna go over that with the heat press. This will help take out those creases from the double liner sheet. There we go. That looks perfect. Look how awesome that is. Top dad. Then of course I'll iron the whole apron before I gift it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that now. This apron turned out fantastic. I'm so excited to give this to my husband for Father's Day. Thank you for joining me, and make sure to visit my website, thecraftyblogStalker.com, to grab this free SVG file. You can also find me on Made It Myself TV at home on your smart TV. Thanks everyone. Bye and happy crafting.